Now to the fiery hearing about the government's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. Anthony Fauci under fire, at one point told he should be in prison. ABC's Rhiannon Alley has the latest.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is reacting to the combative hearing on Capitol Hill, where he was grilled about the origins of COVID-19.
Do you think that's appropriate? Do the American people deserve to be abused like that, Mr. Fauci?
And whether 6-foot social distancing was based on science.
The level of vitriol that we see now, just in the country in general, but actually played out during this hearing, was really quite unfortunate.
Dr. Fauci testified for a Republican-led committee investigating the pandemic response. He previously told the panel privately that the government's recommendation for 6-foot social distancing, quote, sort of just appeared. Fauci clarified yesterday, saying he meant there were no clinical trials done on social distancing.
It actually came from the CDC. The CDC was responsible for those kinds of guidelines for schools.
And you didn't feel an obligation as the lead scientist at the NIH to challenge that?
It is not appropriate to be publicly challenging a sister organization.
The panel's chairman reprimanded Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene after she refused to call Fauci doctor and said he should be in prison.
Because of your science, your repulsive, evil science. We should be writing a criminal referral because you should be prosecuted for crimes against humanity.
Dr. Fauci pushed back on claims that he covered up a theory that the virus may have originated in a Chinese lab. Fauci also choked up as he described death threats against his family.
It is much more troublesome because they've involved my wife and my 3 daughters.
One expert claims yesterday's hearing did little more than damage the reputation of scientists to score political points.
The purpose of hearings are to try and figure out how we can do better. That was nothing about trying to do better, unfortunately.
Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.